Some of you had given up. Some of you thought this day would never come, but here it is. We finally have a Toyota Hilux on the channel. And it's not just any Hilux, it's the final boss, the GR Sport. Now there's a background song I usually reserve for special episodes, and I think this qualifies, so hit my music. So to anyone who's watching this and is interested in buying a Toyota Hilux, I just want to tell you, don't buy it. Don't. Take that money, add a little bit more money to it, and go straight for the GR Sport. Trust me, this Bakkie will put a bigger smile on your face. And I'm not just talking about the looks. The upgraded suspension, the extra, well, the power isn't all that much extra. You get an extra 15 kilowatts, an extra 50 Newton meters, but it makes a difference. But I'll get back to the power figures a bit later. For now, let me show you what powers this GR Sport. It's a 2.8 liter turbo diesel engine. I can actually hear something in the background. Reliability. Yeah, it's like Toyota fans saying reliability. Yes, one thing Toyota drivers will tell you about Toyotas is that they're reliable, and they are not wrong. I mean, to this day, we have over 20-year-old Super 16s jumping stop signs in Joburg. Those things are still running as fresh as they did back in 2004. Well, more or less. If you're wondering what I was doing in Joburg, I had to go to Bram to collect some stuff, put the Bakkie to good use. Bakkies are proper. With that said, what is it like to live with? Well, we live in a time where most people use their Bakkies as dailies. And please understand, the GR Sport is wide. It fills the street in most residential areas, but people are still able to make it work. And as for the actual drive, despite sitting on 17-inch all-terrain tires, the GR Sport rides really well, especially by Bakkie standards. In terms of power, it produces 165 kilowatts and 550 Newton meters of torque, and it is paired with a 6-speed automatic gearbox. The gearbox has been sharpened a bit over the normal Hilux, and you'll definitely feel it on the road. In fact, I'll even go as far as saying the GR Sport is fun to drive. So fun, in fact, that I was wishing that Toyota put in a more powerful engine in this GR Sport. It's the only thing that's missing. Just imagine a V6 or a V8 dropped into this aggressive looking machine. It would be proper. But for now, this is all we have. In terms of the fuel consumption, the claim is 8.7 liters to the 100, but during the time I had it, I averaged around 11.3 liters to the 100. And while we're here, let's have a look at the inside. Okay, welcome to the interior of your GR Hilux. As you can see, it's been around for a while. Quite a lot of plastic was used, but Toyota fans will tell you that it's for durability and reliability, so I guess it's okay. For your sound system, you have JBL. We've got speakers all around this car. It sounds really good. I'll put the sound test on my Instagram. And then over here, you have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You have one USB port over here, two 12-volt sockets. And if you want to change between your different off-roading modes, 4H, follow, two-wheel drive, you do it over here. And then you get two different driving modes. There's Eco and there's PWR, which I imagine stands for power. So that's when you don't want to save diesel. There's your gear stick, and this is your steering wheel. I like the steering wheel. It's got pedal shifts. It's got this center marking to remind you that you are in a GR Hilux, and you have no mile dials. So yes, that is your interior. It's in desperate need of an update, and good news, I've seen some spy pictures. Toyota is working on a new updated Hilux, so we're going to stick around for that. In the meantime, our GR Hilux has leather and Alcantara seats. They look good and they're very comfortable, but what I like most about them is that these seats come with red seat belts. Now moving on to the back seat, one thing about Bakkies, people think Bakkies are practical. It depends because it's tight here. If you're any taller, I'm 174, you will be squashed. At the back, we have no rear events at all, no USB ports at all, but you get a center armrest with a slot for 2 cups. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's nothing else to show you, so let us move on. On a side note, if you've noticed, I've been using the word Bakkie. And if you've seen a lot of Toyota's billboards, adverts, or even their own website, they specifically say it is not a Bakkie, it's a Hilux. So I know there's someone who's angry. Why is he calling it a Bakkie? But in my defense, if you go to the Toyota website, you'll find the Hilux is listed under the Bakkie category, not under the Hilux category. So yeah, just wanted to put it out there. So now that we've cleared the air, let's talk about how it drives on gravel. I did some light off-roading, and as I've mentioned, on the road it drives really well, but off-road is where this Hilux really shines. The work they did to the suspension, the engine, the gearbox, it all comes together to give you an excellent off-roader. So if you're considering this for mining, for farming, for just driving on gravel, on farms, on potholes, then the GR Sport won't disappoint you. By the way, if you've been watching this long and you still haven't liked this video, please like. If you still haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Support local YouTube, guys. It's the right thing to do. We're still on the road to 180,000 subs, so please share this video on your WhatsApp status, on your Instagram stories, on your Twitter. Let them know there's a Mr. How Much on YouTube. And with that, let's get to our cost of ownership, which is powered by Hippo. The GR Hilux comes in at 999,000 Rand. Yeah, they made sure to keep it just under $1 million. Now on finance over 6 years at 12% interest, you can expect to pay 19,531 Rand. A full tank of diesel will cost you around 1,782 Rand at the current diesel price. And to save some money on insurance, I used Hippo to compare different quotes, and the one I chose was around 2,800 Rand, which is very impressive for a Toyota Hilux. And if we put all those numbers together, it brings our Toyota cost of ownership to 24,113 Rand. As always, if you'd like to save on your insurance, or you're just curious about how much you'd pay for your vehicle, be sure to visit Hippo. I'll leave a link in the description and pin a comment in the comments below. Now for some added peace of mind, you get a 9 services, 90,000 kilometer service plan and a 3-year, 100,000 kilometer warranty. Now before I end this video, there are two things I haven't mentioned. Number one, this GR Sport has a brake towing capacity of 3,500 kilograms. Number two, I've decided to name it Lindoguhle. That's because I've been waiting a long time to review a Hilux. And please let me know what you think of the GR Sport in the comments below. What do you think of the look, the engine, the interior, and if you had $1 million Rand, which Bakkie would you buy? Feel free to let me know what other Toyotas you'd like to see on the channel, but until then, thank you so much for watching. Until the next one, take care.